Does the mic work on this side? Yeah, it should be possible that you can hear me now. Like the mic should normally, it should be the settings I use for Twitch, so I don't think much will change, to be honest, but I just wanted to be sure that the mic can pick up on YouTube side. Ah, that's wonderful that you can hear me. So that's basically like the basics. If you want, you can keep watching. Otherwise, I think I'm good to continue for like an hour or something, just to get used to like YouTube streams. But yeah, thank you for your time to check if the mic and the audio and stuff was working. Normally, I should have been fine, but you never know that there's like issues in between services and stuff that can cause trouble, right? Because yeah, I'm going to then play like a couple of rounds if I'm on observation duty. I think it should be fine. I was like streaming it yesterday, and I was just doing the spa, and then in off stream I tried apartment building and gas station as well. And I actually got like two really scary. Honestly, I'm gonna grab the controller though. This game actually works really well with controller for some reason. You wouldn't expect it, but it works. And if I can just hang back and pick controller, I'm gonna hang back and pick controller, you know. But I actually got like a super scary one off stream in the sauna. Oh, not the sauna, the spa and apartment building. Like in the spa, I shit you not, a giant worm came out of the water slide, and it kind of made me jump in a way. But yeah, like I wanna try YouTube though. I do think YouTube in the long run is a better service than Twitch. Like I think YouTube also is more known in general. But yeah, I'm gonna focus now on the game. So basically, if you don't know, I'm on observation duty. It's basically a horror-esque find the differences style of game. It allows for things to be changed, sometimes very subtle, sometimes very in your face, with a slight horror element to it. It's for the most part not really jump scary. It can get jump scary, but it's more or less a game that makes you panic because eventually there's gonna be like a warning saying there's too much things that have been changed, and you're like not seeing anything, and then you just go through the game and you don't see anything and you kind of panic, right? Like, that's like the main aspect of the horror here. There should be a first anomaly that spawned at around this time. Like the first like couple of, I would say, 15 seconds or so is calm. to let you learn the map. But I have been playing this a little bit on stream and off stream, so I kind of already know a couple of them. I know the desk can change. Like the entire desk, not just the... It's very subtle, but you can see it, right? Like, you can see it easily with the paper, to be honest. Like, the paper kind of looks like it shrunk because it blends into the changed desk. I thought at first it was the paper that shrunk, to be honest. But yeah, this is really a game where honestly it's quite trial and error, because in the first, like, there should be 2 anomalies. Yeah, there's already 1. So you can see there's like a very subtle scary face in the painting. Like, that's already 1 anomaly. And if you get an anomaly, it just goes like this. And then the scary face is gone. Sometimes certain anomalies that are designed to kill you don't go away instantly, so you have to fix them multiple times. Because there are anomalies that are actually lethal to you if you don't fix them properly. But for the most part, vast majority of game overs are going to be... The stepladders are gone, by the way. Like the what do you call it? The things to hold yourself onto that you don't slip. They're gone. This one can also change locations as well. I know that this one can disappear, like the middle one at the bottom can disappear. Though we already have fixed 2, so I think we're on schedule. I don't think much has changed. Because in like the first hour is quite chill. If you get like 2 fixes in the first hour, you're kind of safe for a time. That's the water slide's moving. That's either object manipulation or movement. I'm not sure which one. Might be both, to be honest. Yeah, it's manipulation. Can also be object movement, to be honest. Like, I think both can work. I know there's a guy that can sometimes spawn in the sauna. And that's our alarm clock going off. Water is not draining, so that's... The water can also drain in the thing, by the way. The water slide. Sometimes you can... What is very unique about this game is that when anomalies spawn, they don't just spawn off camera. They actually come into play while you're looking at the camera. So for example, this thing can start playing. It can actually happen live while you're watching the cameras. I've had it happen to me. So that's actually really cool, that you can actually see the anomalies play out. That thing can also close. That's the light. That looks like a rift or an abyss, but it's not. It's a light. It kind of looks like there's a demon that's gonna spawn, but no. That's not happening. I think paper has shrunk though. It's gonna do object manipulation here. I think it's fine, but sometimes... Didn't that change? Might have changed locations, to be honest with you. No. think everything is good in the sauna at least. This looks fine. That's kind of like where the stress factor comes into play if you're not immediately finding things. It can cause you to panic. Especially when the warning pops up on the top right. On the top screen. That towel can also disappear, like the other one. I've seen it disappear. I think everything's fine here. Looks at things. It's not nearly, like the second room is not nearly as far as you think it is. At least from what I've noticed. Hope we get the worm again. The worm was really cool. And of course I got it off stream and not on stream. No, I thought something was moving. No, that's fine. The book can also change. The book's still what it's supposed to be. Water's draining. So you can actually see the water go down, and I like that. Like if you watch this in like the beginning of when it happens, you literally hear the water going away. Like it's literally draining. And I like that it's not just something that happens just off camera. It actually happens while you're looking at the camera, which can allow, which prevents you from like cheating the game in a way, because otherwise you can just keep the game on the camera and it would stall itself out, but that doesn't happen here. And they've been doing this because this is the 7th game. They've been doing this since the first game, so it's actually really creatively done. I have a feeling that these will change eventually too. Yeah, I'm wondering which ones I'm missing to be. There's like some that I'm missing. Because I got my warning, so I should be able to see at least something that is changed. Ah, yeah. The thingy is playing. Oh, that's movement actually, not manipulation. It could be manipulation. Yeah, it's both. At least they're being not a dick about it if you select the wrong one, because it can be both manipulation or movement. I still think there's like a step ladder that's missing here, to be honest with you. Like, I think there was like also one that, yeah, no. ladder's frozen. That one can happen. That's a relatively easy one to spot, and I think it's a really cool one. I've also seen like wind anomalies in one of the rooms, like that there's heavy wind. I sometimes think that it's like the doorknob that has changed locations. I'm gonna try it. I think this doorknob, it seems off. It could be done on purpose, but yeah, apparently it's done on purpose. I think the door is different. I know the door can like change very subtly. No, the door is the same. Okay. What I really like about this version of the game is that it's actually really challenging. There's a second step ladder here, by the way. Like this game is probably the hardest in the series, I would say, because you have to specifically see where the anomaly has changed. What is, for example, object missing is a very difficult one, because you have to know the identical place of where the object is missing, whereas before you had like this menu which had like every single option, and you just selected the camera and went object missing. Even if you didn't exactly know where the object was, you knew it was missing and would fix it. But in this version of the game, you need to know the exact location. There's footprints here. Very subtle. Is there like water on the ground? I'm gonna try that as extra object. It might actually be something. No, that was always there. Was worth a shot at least. Like sometimes, and like in normal difficulty, there really isn't that much of a penalty when you get it wrong. In harder difficulty, I'm gonna assume it's gonna lock you out of the cameras after you miss 3. That's how it was in the previous game, where you were just temporarily locked out of the camera, which usually results in a game over, right? Oh, there's the worm that I was talking about. You have to fix him twice, by the way, because he comes in your face. And if you don't report him fast enough, he can actually kill you, I think. I haven't had him kill me ever, but that guy is actually lethal. He's one of the lethal anomalies. There's several of them each map. And if you get caught by him, you just get a game over, right? Like, it's no big deal. Did that stepladder move, by the way? It might have moved. I'm gonna report it just in case. This one's fine. The other ones seemed a bit odd, but apparently not. Could there be a step missing here? Probably not, but it just seems a little bit emptier. Nah, it's fine. I wouldn't be surprised if this game does something like that. Like, take a step away from the step ladder. Now I'm actually doubtful of these step ladders here. Just gonna report it just in case. It might be something, it might not be. That way at least you know for sure that you're... Like the plants as well, they kinda... I think the desk is smaller. I could be imagining it, but I think it's smaller. No, okay. It was just me then. There's something up with that desk. I think it can either grow in size or shrink. And it's subtle. Because I think it's growth. There it is. It's the eyeball. The eyeball doesn't kill you, it's just there. I think it's fun that they have such weird anomalies. Like it gives a sort of this place is haunted kind of feeling. And I like that. It's such uncanny valley territory. That is a... that seems normal. I heard a peep. Something beeped in here. Oh, that's just something on my thing. I thought it was a beep in the game. Should not have V-pads next to me when I'm playing this game. Sometimes the V-pad activates and is hungry or whatever. I'll deal with him later. Oh, he has taken a dump, my V-pad. I'm gonna game over here, I think. I'm not seeing what has changed. That has changed. That's extra object. Yeah. It's at least something. As long as we can at least fix one, I think we're gonna be okay on normal mode. On hard mode, I can imagine not so much. But on normal mode, we should be fine. I mean, 4 AM is not bad. We need to reach 6 AM like in Five Nights at Freddy's. So... yeah, I'm just gonna quickly go through them now. I'm gonna take my time. Because I'm still like relatively close to a game over. Already at my warning, so... that's bad. There's an extra object here. Very subtle. It's hard to see underwater, but it's there. Might have missed that one in the past, to be honest. I know it can spawn here as well, in the pool. But it's much easier to see because the water's not that dark. Nothing much going on in the sauna, I feel. I mean, sauna doesn't have that many anomalies. I'm gonna try reporting the door because something can change about the door. I just don't know what it is. I've died to a door anomaly here a couple of times. It's I think it's like something really subtle. By the way, that's extra. I think that's an extra object. There's only 4 grades here, normally. Oh, they've taken over. So it's not an extra object then. So they were actually 5th grade. Let's see. Missing object in dressing room, object movement in sauna, and object manipulation in the lobby. I have not seen a single. The missing object in dressing room is really difficult. So that is That is at least one of the more difficult things about this particular level. The dressing room, if it misses an object, it's the first one, so it's something that was gone for a relatively long while. The object manipulation in the lobby was most likely the desk. And object movement in sauna could have been anything, really. I did not see an object move, but that's basically the gist of the game. But I think I've tested enough for YouTube, so I'm gonna turn the stream off. I'm probably gonna continue playing this off stream a bit so that I learn the locations, but I just wanted to try and stream on YouTube at least once, right, to see if everything's working fine. Everything seems to be working fine, so I'll probably continue streaming on YouTube for now. So yeah, thanks for tuning in.